Hey everybody, welcome back. So this is just a quick video to get you set up if you have a domain that you want to point to your server. They've got some documentation on how to do that. It's pretty straight ahead. So I've got links to everything in the markdown file. It tells you that you have to set up the name servers, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so wherever you've got your name registered, for example, I've got a name registered at Hostinger. And inside here, it's called chainai.online. That's the name of the domain. And if you come in here, what you want to do is, it's going to be the same at GoDaddy. I've set them up there. It's the same sort of process. You're going to go to your DNS records or domain name server records. You're going to change to the custom name servers. You want to add custom name servers. Then you're going to add those records. In Hostinger, they only allowed me to add 4, which it still works though. And then you just add them down here and save. And then once you do that, keep in mind any kind of mail settings, anything like that, you're going to change at wherever your box is. So if it's at Linode, then you're going to do that at that location because that's where those records are. And here, for example, you go to domains, and I've already got this set up, but I'll create another one here to show you. So you go create domain, you're going to put in your domain name. You want to then enter an email address, and it could be any email address. And then you want to insert the default records from one of my Linodes. So that's going to be the box that we created. So in my case, it's called Ubuntu Server. I'm going to select that, create the domain, and then I've got to switch this up here because I already have that. So I'll just put .com, and then I'm going to be deleting this after. And then this is where all the configuration fun happens. Everything's going to be fine as far as getting the domain served up right now, but if we want to change, email records or add, like an MX record to get email set up, then you would do that here. You would no longer do that at the place where your domain is registered. You would do that here. This is where all that stuff happens. You could add text records, what have you. And then I'm going to just remove the .com one because I don't need that. All right, let me head over and grab my IP address, and we can see how this is going as far as the propagation process. Let me grab that here. And if you go to this site, you can actually search for how the records are doing, how the propagation is going. So I just set this up maybe a couple of minutes before I started this video. You already see that one of them is set up here. So it's pointing to 20. This one is still an old record. Let me roll down here. That one's set up. It says up to 24 hours, but if you keep checking on this, it should be fairly quick within an hour or two. All right, guys, we'll be back. We're going to set up our Django app on our server.